Hi, boys and girls. Today we're going to read one of my favorite stories called The Important Book. And I love this book because it really makes us stop and think about some of the little things in our life that are so important that we take for granted. So let's begin. Oh, and also, as you read this book, I want you to be really thinking about the words, the adjectives, and how the author is describing each item. So I'm not going to show you the words. I'm only going to show you the pictures because I want you to be able to visualize in your mind why these items are so important. So we're going to be practicing our visualization, why it's so important to use those descriptive words and those adjectives in our writing. So let's get started. The important thing about a spoon is that you eat with it. It's like a little shovel you hold in your hand. You can put it in your mouth. It's flat. It's hollow. And it spoons things up. But the most important thing about a spoon is that you eat with it. The most important thing about a daisy is that it's white. It is yellow in the middle. It has long white petals and bees sit on it. It has a ticklish smell. It grows in green fields and are always lots of daisies. But the most important thing about a daisy is that it's white. The most important thing about rain is that it's wet. It falls out of the sky and it sounds like rain and makes things shiny. And it does not taste like anything and is the color of air. But the most important thing about rain is that it's wet. The important thing about grass is that it's green. It grows and it's tender with a sweet grassy smell. I can smell that grass. But the important thing about the grass is that it's green. The most important thing about snow is that it's white. It is cold and light and falls softly out of the sky. It is bright in the shape of tiny stars and crystals. It is always cold and melts. But the most important thing about snow is that it's white. The important thing about an apple is that it's round. It is red, you bite into it, and it's white inside, and that juice splashes in your face and tastes like an apple, and it falls off a tree. But the most important thing about an apple is that it's round. The important thing about wind is that it blows. You can't see it, but you can feel it on your cheek and see it bend the trees and blow hats away and sailboats. But the most important thing about wind is that it blows. The important thing about the sky is that it's always there. It is true that it's blue and high and full of clouds and made of air. But the important thing about the sky is that it's always there. The important thing about a shoe is that you put it on your foot. You walk in it, you take it off at night, and it's warm when you take it off. But the most important thing about a shoe is you put your foot in it. The important thing about you is that you are you. It is true that you were a baby and you grew, and now you are a child and you will grow into a man or into a woman. But the most important thing about you is that you are you. I hope you liked this book as much as I did. So now I'm going to tell you what you guys get to do. So what you're going to do is I'm going to give you a writing assignment. Let me get it in focus here. I'm going to give you a writing assignment that you're going to do. So what you're going to do is you're going to go around your house or outside in your backyard, and you're going to find something that's important to you. So you need to do what it says in red. So first of all, it says, why is a blank important? The important thing about a blank is blank. And then you're going to give me 3 reasons of why your item is important. And then so you can start off your sentences by saying another reason is, a blank also is important because, and then at the very end, you're going to finish off your story with, but the important thing about a blank is. So you're going to repeat what it says back up here on the red. Okay, so now I'm going to give you an example. So I have a fork here. So I might say, why is a fork important? The important thing about a fork is you eat with it. Another reason is it has little spikes that help you stab your food or get your food on your fork. It also is easy to hold. But the most important thing about a fork is that you eat with it. Now I want to just quickly show you some items that I found around my house to show you how simple this is. First thing I found was a cup, a pair of scissors, a Band-Aid, a flashlight, a dime, some money, a ball, a bowl, soap. There are so many different items that you have all over your house that you can write about. I cannot wait to see what items you find around the house that are important to you. Make sure you use those descriptive words and those adjectives. I can't wait to see what you guys write about. I will show you guys the paper one last time, and I will also post this on my Google Classroom and Blooms. Hope you enjoyed this lesson, and I can't wait to see what you guys come up with. Have a great day.